Many thanks, Steve. Yep, the longest race of the night, starting point at the top of the home straight. They pass us and then take a full circuit of the track. Faddy is the first out, the grey horse in the grey with the light blue sleeves and cap. That's the mount of Finley Marsh. Next out is Knight of Kings in the hands of Neil Callan, blue with the red epaulets, the red armlets, the red cap. That is Knight of Kings. Next out is Greek Giant in the blue with the grey chevron, the blue and grey halved sleeves and the blue cap. That is Greek Giant. Next out is horse number 3, Ascents in the green with the large yellow spots, the purple sleeves and cap. Ascents is the mount of Harry Davies, who claims 3. Next out is Clooney in the brown with a pink triple diamond, the pink sleeves and cap. Clooney, the mount of Aidan Keeley. Next to go down is Alioski in the blue with the blue and white striped sleeves, a check cap. Gina Mangan is aboard Alioski. Next to go down is horse number 11, Delightfully Yours, the orange with the black epaulets, the black and orange diamonds on sleeves, orange cap, black star. That's Delightfully Yours, and it's the mount of Paddy Brennan. Next to go down, or Paddy Bradley, I should say. Next to go down is Destinado in the white with the green hoop, the green cap. Sean Levy is aboard Destinado. Then A Day in Our Life in the blue and yellow diamonds, the blue sleeves with the yellow stars, yellow cap, blue star. Nicola Curry's aboard that one. Clooney just following that one down. Then Kanahura in the black with the red braces, the red cap. That's the mount of William Carson. Followed down then by Rushmore in the dark blue with the white stripe, white stars on sleeves, white cap, dark blue star. That's Rushmore. And then last to go down is Fighting Poet in the green and beige stripes, the green sleeves and the green cap. So they're making their way down towards the start. We can take a check on the betting for this contest. Greek Giant is the 10 to 11 favourite. 17 to 2 Alioski. Fighting Poet 17 to 2. Knight of Kings 17 to 2. 11 to 1 Ascents Destinado. 11 to 1. 12 to 1 Rushmore. Faddy 18 to 1. 22 to 1 Kanahura. Clooney 33 to 1. 50 to 1 A Day in Our Life. Delightfully Yours is the outsider at 125 to 1. Horses making their way to the start. There's Fighting Poet going down. Kaya Fraser taking off the £7. You can see Destinado. Ascents is the one that I quite like here for Harry Davies and Gary Moore. Has gone quite well here at Lingfield in the past, always leaving the impression that 12 furlongs would be ideal. So I think Ascents will go quite well at the price. There's A Day in Our Life. The favourite there is Greek Giant, but has never clocked a speed figure worthy of the name thus far, even when second last time out. Cheek Pieces were on that occasion. Cheek Pieces have been taken off here, so I'm not saying this horse won't win, but 10 to 11 I think is ludicrously skinny. Kanahura's there in the black and red colours. You can see Delightfully Yours, the outsider as well. And there's Fighting Poet in the background. Rushmore in the dark blue. Destinado with Sean Levy aboard. Interesting thing about this race as well, the older horses, 4-year-olds and up, carry 10 stone too. £15 more than the 3-year-olds. I suppose that's why Greek Giant is fancied as well. He's one of those 3-year-olds, and with that big weight concession might just have a very, very solid chance here, but I'm not entirely convinced, so we will see. I have, though, as people who've watched my shows will know, been wrong in the past. We'll see if that happens here. Looks like Kanahura is going to be the first to load. Kanahura is going to be the first to go forward here. Stall 13 for that one. Kanahura is in. Clooney could well be the next. Blindfold on now for Clooney. Rushmore being brought forward as well for Joey Haynes and trainer Chelsea Banham. Clooney's in. Rushmore to go in. Knight of Kings to come forward as well. Destinado, a sense. Delightfully Yours still out the back as well. Greek Giant about to go in. A sense to go in. Fighting Poet, Faddy, Delightfully Yours. They're still to load. A Day in Our Life to go in. Delightfully Yours goes in. A Day in Our Life. Moves forward. Alioski will be the last. Thanks, Matt. Yeah. Last two going in. Alioski moves forward. Stand by. They're off and racing. Kanahura was rather awkwardly out of the stalls in the At the Races at Market Movers Classified Stakes. Over the 1.5 miles, longest race of the night here at Lingfield. And Destinado goes forward in the white and green colours for Sean Levy. Also prominent there is Alioski. Rushmore is getting forward as well in the dark blue and white colours. The jolly old favourite, Greek Giant, is right on the rail there from the inside stall in the blue and grey colours. Also there is Knight of Kings. Then towards the outside, Kanahura in the black and red colours, followed then by Fighting Poet in the stripes. Then A Day in Our Life, followed then right up the inside by Clooney, and then the orange jacket of Delightfully Yours. Towards the back of the field, Sense and Faddy is whipping them all in at the moment as they make their way around the turn at the bottom of the track and head on down very shortly towards the final mile. And out in front is Destinado to Rushmore towards the outside, these two. Followed then in third spot by Alioski. Then after that up the inside is Greek Giant, followed then by Kanahura. The blue and red of Knight of Kings is followed then by the brown and pink of Clooney. Followed then by Fighting Poet, the orange of Delightfully Yours. Faddy gets a little bit closer. A Sense is last but one. And right at the rear of the field now is A Day in Our Life as they head on down towards the final six. Destinado grabbed the lead early for Sean Levy and continues to hold it to Rushmore, who got out and moved across into second spot and is still there. Right around the outside is Kanahura in the red cap, then up the inside Greek Giant. Just being nudged along for a stride or two. Alioski, the striped sleeves, making a little bit of progress. Then Knight of Kings and Clooney, followed then by Fighting Poet, then Delightfully Yours, Faddy, Sense, and Still A Day in Our Life is at the rear of the field. They're making the swing, heading down the side of the track very shortly. And up the inside, Destinado still just about holds the call, but Rushmore moves quite well on the outside, the dark blue and white colours. Greek Giant has got that little bit closer now, having been nudged along for a stride or two. One that really wants it out there is Knight of Kings. Callan trying to find a gap that doesn't appear to be there at the moment. Alioski, the striped sleeve, still goes well. Right round the outside, Fighting Poet is easing its way into this in the hands of Kaya Fraser. Plenty of chances in the classified as they turn for home. Rushmore, the leader at the moment. Two on the outside, Fighting Poet. Greek Giant is trying to sneak up the inside. Then Alioski and Kanahura is still on the scene, followed then by Faddy, who's staying on as well. They've swung for home, furlong and a half left to go, and Greek Giant has now gone on, slipped through the gap to Alioski, then Fighting Poet, and Rushmore's now got a mountain to climb, well inside the final furlong now, and it's Greek Giant stretching away. Fighting Poet is staying on well, but racing up towards the line. It's a one-horse affair. Greek Giant, the easy winner. Fighting Poet in second. Alioski's finished in third. Tight for fourth, possibly Faddy, but one for the judge.